Hey guys, my name is Angela and today I'm going to show you one of my very favorite and super multi-purpose products, the white concealer. So white concealer has several purposes, and the first and probably the most popular is for brightening. So today I'm going to use this to brighten up around my eyes. I am also going to show you how to use it to lighten products, whether it's foundation or eyeshadow or blush, and how you can use that. And then I am also going to show you how to mix this to make your own blush with lip scents. So the very first thing that I want to show you about this product is it comes in a small tube, so the white concealer is extremely concentrated and a little bit will go a very long way. So all you need is the tiniest dot. I'm going to take just kind of like a fluffy concealer brush, and you see I've kind of dotted that in a V shape around my eyes. When you are brightening up around your eyes, it is important to do it in this shape versus doing it in like the half moon shape, because we have this little like natural line on our eye, and that's kind of where the darkness and pigmentation comes in for our eyes. If we just conceal that portion, we end up with kind of like a line where it's light up here and then still the regular color down here. So all it does is really accentuate the area that that natural pigment was going to take place. So when I do this, I always make sure to get this inner corner. That's the area that a lot of the pigmentation happens in your eyes. And because the skin is so thin around our eyes, our actual eyelid is also got a little bit of, normally a red, or like you can see some of the veins, or blue or purple, depending on your skin tone. And this product, it gives you so much leeway to blend it in. So you can see it is pretty stark right now because I have all my other makeup on. It's a pretty stark area, but that has completely brightened up around my eye versus this side. So I'm going to take and I'm just going to blend this just a little bit more. And then I'm actually, as that dries, I am going to take and use my foundation and my foundation brush to blend this in. Now, I don't want to take and do swirling motions because I don't want to make my foundation lighter. I'm trying to brighten the area around my eye. So I want to keep that accentuated with the white, but I don't want it to be quite so obvious. So I'm literally just stippling. As you can see, stippling is the fancy word for patting. I'm just stippling the foundation in the area that I had that brightened concealer. And you can see how it left that eye much brighter and more awake looking than this other side. Like very, very quickly, just with those little dabs of the concealer, it made a giant difference. So I'm already loving the brightness of this side. I feel much more awake over here than I do over there. I feel much more bright-faced and just generally happier. So now I'm going to show you. So winter and summer, sometimes you get a little lighter in the winter. Winter is coming. We might lose a little bit of our pigmentation. So your foundation, I'm going to do 2 dots of foundation on my hands here. And with one of those dots, I am going to do a very small dab of our concealer. This is where the lightening portion comes in. So here's just my regular foundation. And then when I mix it with the white concealer, it turns it a shade lighter. So here's the one mixed with the white concealer, and there's my regular foundation shade. So you can see that you can very easily adjust the shade of your foundation, completely customizable, just using a tiny little dot of your white concealer. And you don't also do that for your around the eye area if using just straight white concealer is a little too scary for you. You saw how easy it was to just fix with my foundation brush, smooth over the edges. But if you're more comfortable mixing and doing a little bit less of a brightening aspect, you can totally do that as well. The next thing I want to show you is lip scents and white concealer to make your own blush by using a dab of that white concealer and your lip scent shade. So I'm going to take and dab those together. I'm going to need a little bit more of my lip scents. I didn't get quite enough there. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm literally just mixing the 2 of those together, and it is turning my lip scents, which is a liquid, into a cream that I can then use for my blush. So I'm just going to take a regular blush brush and the little bit that I've already created, and I don't have any blush on, so this is going to be my blush today. And I'm actually going to do the same thing on both sides because I want it to look, I want my face to look exactly the same except for that brightening. That way we can take a before and after picture and you'll be able to really see. But look how pretty that is as blush and how simple that was to literally just create your own blush. The last thing that I want to show you is mixing shadow scents with the white concealer. Again, this can be done with any color. You just take and swab off the amount of shadow scents that you want there. And you're going to take, again, just the teensiest little dot of your white concealer, doop, and you can mix those together and it will lighten your eyeshadow. That way you can kind of, if you have a color that's a little bolder than what you're looking for, or you have a deep color and you're wanting a more natural color, you can just completely customize your shadow look and make your own shadow using your white concealer. So that's what we're going to do. Again, I'm doing it on both eyes because I want our before and after pictures to really accentuate that. But white concealer is so multifunctional and it is really, really fantastic for lightening any of our products, brightening anywhere on your face, whether you have dull skin overall and you're just wanting to brighten up all over, or if like me, you really like a nice brightened eye area. So this is our brightened with white concealer eye. This is the eye that I did not brighten, and everything else on my face is exactly the same. So you can see what the difference is there. Hopefully this was helpful and you got to see how easy the white concealer is to use to lighten, brighten, and mix cosmetics. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.